All right, we're going live. Let's do this. Um, yeah, so we should be up and running. I finally figured out how to use the stream manager, which is a major key. So yeah, first thing, stream schedule. I finally put one together. I've been told this is a great way to hold yourself kind of accountable to it. And so today's the first one. Modular Mondays. I'm just going to do an hour stream on modular synthesis. I downloaded this particular one from these guys. So you can go to cherryaudio.com/free, punch in your email there. They send you a code. You can download it, and it'll work with just about every music program. I mean, it gives a list. Yeah, pretty much anything. So that's the first one we're doing. I have it 2 to 3. I don't. We'll change the times up. Today I got going at 4, but yeah, you get the idea. We'll try to hold to it. Tomorrow's Touch Designer Tuesdays, 1 hour stream on Touch Designer. That's the crazy program I do all the visual stuff with. Um, Can you call him? Anyway, sorry, the dog just came in. Of course, as soon as I start streaming. But that's this program. That's what's doing the background visuals of all the cubes. And so those will always be fun. I think I'll just probably walk through and try to make some cool trippy visuals, and you can learn different things, um, as it goes along. Hold on one sec. Sorry about that. That's how you know this is live. So the dog just bombed the stream. I've waived Wednesdays. I'll do 1 hour production stream in either FL Studio or Ableton, and who knows, I might even add other freeware programs or something. Just try to make a wave, basically, which is Windows's highest quality audio. Well, there's all kinds of different ones now, lossless, and shit goes super deep. So that's not necessarily true. But yeah. Throwback Thursday. That one is I don't know. I couldn't really think of anything. I was like Trial Thursday but basically just an hour mixing, engineering, or working on a composition, which is the structure of the song, on a Thursday. And so I'll pick a track, maybe some of the tracks we've worked on the Wednesday, then we can do, kind of a mastering, mixing, engineer thing. For Friday, I just said Freestyle Friday. I'll do something in Blender. Blender is this program right here, which I've been trying to learn. It's like a 3D, well, it's kind of an everything program. I've done a bunch of different stuff on here. Let's see what this one. I don't even know what this is. Oh. But yeah, it's a pretty wild 3D program. Here was some. I think I remember this one. Yeah, so if I zero and do a rendered image of it, you can see kind of. You went through these rings. This was kind of inspired by Sonic the Hedgehog type thing, but it's really cool, and I'm still learning it. So we'll just go through, and Freestyle Friday, I'll just try to make something in Blender, which will be fun. Psychedelic Saturday, 1 hour generative visuals jam. That'll be like a VJ thing, which will be really fun. So it'll be like I'll probably take over most of the screen with the visuals, and then you can kind of see how I'm changing them, and I might even make components, bust out some old VJ files, but it'll be like more VJ focused, which will be cool. And then Sunday Funday, 1 hour mystery stream, whatever I'm feeling, and that's kind of what I'm thinking of doing. But yeah, let's get into the Modular Mondays here. I already started a little bit on this, but I can go back to the beginning by just clicking a new one. But basically, I was watching a quick little tutorial because it's a great way to learn stuff. But you need, some oscillators. So I might dump in 2 oscillators. But that's what the basic setup looks like. Is you have all this stuff at the top here. But basically, yeah, what's cool about this is it's going to simulate like what modular synthesis is, which is, you see all those crazy cables plugged in and somebody's, making some kind of crazy patch. There's quite a few popular musicians who are really into it. Richard Devine's one of them. You can see any one of his pictures, he'll be in like some insane studio. But the basic principle is that you're routing different commands and sound generators and filters and oscillators and whatnot, and you're running them all into the inputs and outputs of other devices maybe, or other filters, envelopes, all those type of things, and it creates a sound. So you're kind of building your own synth, which is why they're pretty daunting. And a lot of people, uh, you saw how messy it is, and it's very nerdy side of music. But at the same time, it's pretty cool. So so we'll put 2 oscillators on there. Envelope is the next thing. That's this, I believe. Yep. And then we'll need something to amplify that sound. Amplifier. And then in the most basic sense of it, you're going to run everything into here, which is your output. You can see main out. And then you kind of have to build the synth itself too. So like to get the MIDI stuff to work, I have to grab my CV source and put that into the pitch CV of both of these synths. So I guess I got to grab another one. So now I got 2 plugged into my MIDI, but nothing else is hooked up. So nothing else, no sound's going to come out of this yet. Then essentially down here, from my understanding, you can plug, what we would want to do is plug this into our envelope, which this is a sine wave. And then maybe I'll plug another sine wave in here. So we have 2 sine waves. And now I want to put this into the amplifier. The amplifier has an output, and I'll put that to the main output, which is right here. And we're still not getting anything. Oh, do I have to hook this to? But yeah, this is kind of how crazy it is. You got to figure out exactly what I'm not. Why am I not getting sound out of these? I guess maybe I need to do that. Huh. Uh-oh. I just. All right. Well, there's got to be a way to get this to make some noise. But this is the fun of modular synths here. I'm trying to figure out. I had to do something with this. Did I put this here, or did this go? That might be my issue here. I think these don't go in here. They go maybe there. Is that where that goes? No, it's supposed to go in here. These have pitch CV type in there. So yeah, do they have like a super basic? Oh, there we go. Basic. This is what we need. So we'll start here. Basic square. Thank God. No. I wasn't even close to getting it to make noise. So yeah, that was, I think, my mistake. These had to plug into, wow, there's a lot of stuff just to make. But I think I plugged in stuff to the gate, and the gate actually is supposed to get plugged into here to get your keyboard to work with it. So yeah, we were very close, I believe. And then this all didn't even ever, this all doesn't even get routed out, does it? Oh, it does. Into the CV amount. Okay, so I think we were close. So I could try again, as I should. And we'll see how far we get on this one. One oscillator, two oscillators, envelope. And so then right off the bat here, I have to punch gate in and then do pitch for CV for both these. Do another one, pitch CV. And then these waves plug in. Wait, this can't. Then these waves plug in here. Was that the way it was working? And this outputs into here. I'm definitely seeing that it's at least getting the data here, but I'm not getting output. Does this have to go here? Maybe? All right, there we go. And that's fighting the battle against the modular warriors. Hopefully that's not too loud. It looks kind of loud. So I'm gonna turn it down here. I also might, just because this is kind of a new thing, I've never used this thing, I'm gonna put a limiter on my master so it doesn't go completely haywire. But yeah, this, so that's a sine wave. So I think if I plug another sine wave into here, or no, the sine wave went in there, another sine wave in there, and then can detune it a little. Ooh. So detune maybe the higher one. So that's already pretty cool, and we haven't really done much. And apparently changing a lot of these settings really changes stuff, as you can already hear. Yeah, now we're talking. Now we're cooking. So yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of other stuff in here, but we can all honestly do quite a bit just with this by changing, you know, if you change this over here, now it's on a totally different, it's like a sawtooth. You can add filters too. That's another cool one. I'm gonna put in before the amplifier. So maybe or no, we could go after. We could go after. But yeah, you can see what a mess you can get into with this stuff. So instead of this going there, we can have it go audio in there, and now have it come out with like a low pass filter. All right. So I don't know a ton of what I'm going to be doing in here. So we're going to be fiddling, and some stuff definitely might break. I'll warn you on that. We might break some stuff. What else do they got in here? Arpeggiator? That could be cool. Delay. Throw some delay on there. Ring modulation. But you can see it's not a ton of stuff. I mean, you have most of what you need right in here. If I change this to like a triangle, it'll pretty drastically change it as well. Let's turn this on. Turn the release on a little bit. Kind of liking some of what I'm getting out of here. Change it from sine to this. Turn this. So now I'm modifying the cutoff frequency so that it's, you know, you can go really deep with this as well. Kind of like that. Turn the, I don't know if this is hooked up to anything though. We might have to undo this, but maybe, what if I open this up, grab another virtual cable and plug it into this and turn this all crazy. Oh, I gotta turn this, it's probably on. So I'm gonna record some of this in. So yeah, I'm gonna load another one of these. We'll just freeze this. This was like first experiment, kind of initial, get it out of the way. So, whoop, freeze track. It unfroze itself. Flatten the track. Okay. So yeah, we can always come back to that. Let's load up another one of these. I feel like I learned the most from just opening up the super simple preset. So let's take another look. Let's look at this basic sawtooth here. So it looks like here it comes out and it goes into a frequency mod, which I don't know what EXP versus LIN is. But yeah, you can turn this resonance. We'll make it a little more acid sounding. turn this cut off. I know there's got to be a way to automate this stuff. Ooh, that's dangerous. So I'm going to MIDI learn for this. Oh, wow. So now I got it on the... That's a really fun one. And I guess I can do that on anything. So we can MIDI learn this to this one. Now I got both of them going. I definitely want this low. But yeah, that's a cool little feature. So you can side click on anything and you know, you can unlearn it. Or you can, I bet there's a way too. I could just, I don't know what this automation assign is. But yeah. Looks like pitch gate goes into both these to generate these. And these go into mod type and the CVM out for the amplifier. This goes into the audio end of the filter and goes out into the amplifier. Okay, so I kind of see how this goes. I don't know what this... Lin versus Expo. I don't know that off the top of my head. It's gotta be, here we go. Somebody's explaining it. Oh wow, this is a really long article. So apparently that's like some deep part of these synths that they've kept in, which is why they're so confusing, because like instead of just responding with what it was, there was like a 300-page, well, let me tell you about this. What we could do is just add some spring. Let's see what their spring verb sounds like. So instead of going right to the output, out of the amplifier, we'll go into the left, which will make it mono. And then we'll output the left output into mono. Now we can change the decay here, try wet. Input level on, short long, dry wet. So I switched it over to the sawtooth. Ooh, crazy. So how's it sound in the upper? This would be kind of cool. So I might just, I'm probably not going to keep this. This was pretty bad. This was our original sound. That'd be a cool sample at some point. Maybe I'll post a bunch of these somewhere as like, hey, you can download and use any of these sounds. Another cool thing with this is I believe I can add like an arpeggiator to this, and it will. Maybe slow this down. Some interesting stuff there. One thing too, so it's using a low pass. Do I want to change this to a high pass? Or at least a band pass? No, I guess it did sound better like this. Yeah, we'll just try to record something. We don't know what we're gonna get. Maybe what I'll do here is I'll duplicate, because I like to freeze some of the audio here. Let's freeze this one down. Shouts out anyone viewing the stream right now. We are learning. Whoa, look at how crazy this is. Way loud. I don't think I've ever seen a waveform that maxed out. Must be super loud. Yeah, we can keep playing with this. Definitely, I know this, if you want to hide this is for like if you're performing, you just click the perform button and that'll get rid of it. That's some distortion. Why not? Input right into the output. Ooh. Oops. Another thing too you could do, which I'm seeing now, I probably should have just done this the whole time. You could create a new channel and I can send my audio from the voltage modular, the third one, because that's the one that's active. I can turn this off, turn this both on recording, so control click to do that. And what am I missing? I'm going to turn them to input. Should be sending. I don't know where it's getting at. Okay, that was too crazy. Should be getting it pretty. I don't know why this is not working for me. This is crazy. I've done this so many times. Never happens. It's not DB. Here we go. So it just took me a while. I don't even know if it needs to, but if we want to record it, I think. And then I can just turn this one off. I see, I can't. But now if I click record, it should. Yeah, it records the real audio on the next one. So that'll be cool. We can get some. These are kind of soundtracky sounds. Turn it up. Told you Modular Mondays were gonna get weird. Now we're getting weird. See why soundtrack guys love this thing. If we're in the trust tree right now, I have lost complete control of this thing, but it's awesome. I lost complete control of this thing. Whew. Whew. That hurts my ears. This is about as crazy as it's gotten. But yeah, certainly get the idea. And then then I have all that recorded, which is nuts. So if I stop this and I go back, it's all right there. So yeah, if you just start recording again, you can start a new little session here and kind of do whatever. But that was just with the basic sawtooth. So we took that to pretty crazy territory. Let's see. So they only have those two basics. Basic square, basic sawtooth. No. I guess we could save it, but so that's what a basic sawtooth, basic square is pretty much the same. I'm just trying to see where all this stuff goes. Maybe instead of building our own, we'll check out another, hopefully simple one. Let's see what the drum stuff looks like. Oh, cool. And yeah, so you can mess with this stuff too really easily. This will dramatically change the noise. And you can do all kinds of different things. So that's pretty cool. And can kind of an 8-input mixer here. Another filter switch. Very Mario Brothers video game sounding. And it's all with just pretty much sine wave, but if I switch it to both sides, pretty sure a lot of the early video games, the reason those sounds are so similar is because they did use a lot of these very basic waveforms. It's almost getting into like crazy. But yeah, we've got all this stuff coming through, so we can go back and look at the insanity. But this one is way more complicated, as you can see. A lot more going on. Make like some chiptune thing with this. Crank the resonance. Okay, kills the sound of those. And maybe try a different one in here. Some sequences. They've got a lot of sequences stuff. Your old sequence. No. Kind of got that almost instant going. Looks like, wow, you can do a second row if you fill out this first one if you want. Let's change some of these up. And delay. Yeah, let's add some time in. Yeah, I don't know if I can get too deep into this. definitely a lot of work, as I'm seeing. You don't just like, I think this is what's doing the step sequence here. So you can, so if I, you can change the steps to what eight's the max. Okay. But yeah, you can get lost in the cables. But yeah, the sequence, I'm not sure I fully understand how that one works either. That seems like a lot. I don't know why these are like strike 1, 2, 3. Are these like easier to, these like the ones they want you to start with? That looks super complicated. Imagine spending like however long this took to make this noise. So that's also part of it. I've always said, like, if a default can do it, go with the default. It's faster. If you know exactly what you want. Look at this one. Much cooler noise though. But yeah, you can see some of the classic leads there. Sounds like this one had a lot of effects on it. And actually it has a lot of oscillators too. Controlling different things. Looks like it's got an 8 input mixer here, and then that master comes out into this filter in here. So yeah. I hope if nothing else though, you can see how powerful some of this stuff is. Maybe how you could think to incorporate using something like this. Yeah, I think this is going to be a good learning experience. But basically, yeah, I think the best way that I found to get into it is to dig your hands into, set something up basic, because I do think it's pretty complicated to get it even set up correctly. As you can see, there's, and then at least if you break it, you can always go back to that preset. It seems like it's pretty easy to save stuff. and add different things. We didn't really use this. I saw it in one of the ones, so let's try inputting into here, and we'll output out with a delay. And we can make the delay as crazy as we want. We want maybe maybe we want to put that goes in there. Let's add a second oscillator. How about? And we'll make it be a sine wave. Goes into the very same thing. Cool. And we can do all kinds of stuff in here now. And we could even add another. Let's put this down. Just because I want to try it out. Uh-oh. So how do I make my, can I just drag this thing down here? Oh yeah, there we go. So now, yeah, this is kind of cool. We got to a second stage here. So instead of this going there, we're going to put this here, and we're going to make this, oops, output go up into here. So what can go there? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what can actually plug into this XCV mod. Oh, it's got to be something from here. I see. Why doesn't this have this in? I must have unplugged this stuff, eh? So we'll plug this back in. How did I lose sound? So confused. We've lost it. I'm not seeing it. Goes in there. Oh, this isn't plugged in to the amplifier either. If I get rid of this and just go back to this output, does it work? So maybe I didn't understand something of the ring mod there. I thought it was going to work, but whatever. I changed it to 0. But yeah. I know you can do stuff like make the pitch bend control. Like, can it do this? Yeah, so now it's controlling something on. Use the mod wheel to control different things. which is cool. I bet I could plug that in here. But yeah, it seems like there's quite a bit of possibility to get crazy with this thing. Let's check out some more examples in here. Here's some sound effects. Vintage laser. Let's see, what do they use for it? Sawtooth, a filter, and then that sync. There isn't even pitch for the sound, which is kind of interesting. So if you actually look, there isn't even pitch. Shouts out anybody who's tuning in right now. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Chose to spend it nerding out. I think that's pretty cool. Let's see, old computer. Huh. Another one that doesn't use any pitch and has this mini LFO here over the top of it. Outspeed 23, shout out. We are getting weird, that is for sure. So that's pretty cool. I'm digging this. I wish I knew more about it. But like I said, Mondays I'll be trying this out. Sine wave with reverb. Let's hear this. Whoa. It's like a ghost. It's a ghost sound. Definite UFO vibes on this one. For sure, UFO vibes. And what's also cool is, like, I mean, you could do everything in here, but also what you can do is you can go in here and I could add, like, if I wanted to, tons of reverb on this sound with Ableton stuff. And it'll totally work. It'll get even crazier. I love it. And then if I even wanted to, so I'd probably want to put a saturator because it's super low and I have no idea what that is. But that's, we could pump it up, crank that. Oops. Ooh, a little too hot. Little too hot. Dang. But yeah, that is what's up. Let's check out some more drums. This one looks like it might even be a whole beat, which would be crazy. Oh yeah, And then don't forget anything you put on, you should probably remove. Well, this is just sounds crazy. Press start. This even has like notes on it. What are these things? Mod wheel to stop. Wow. Very interesting. This one probably, it looks simple enough where I might be able to learn something from this one. Again, another one that's not using any of the pitch. I guess because it's a beat. Let's hear what this micro hat sounds like. That's kind of cool. Make something real skittery with that. Yeah, I dig that. Definitely a lot to learn. Let's see what a kick looks like. I'm guessing, yeah, they're going to use the sine wave and then some amplification. That's an okay kick. I've definitely heard better kicks. Yeah, they're all going to be kind of just variations on this sine wave here, going into the amplifiers, my bet. Let's see, kick 9, change it up? No. So yeah, if you didn't already know, that's what a kick is. It's just a sine wave. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's see what the tambourine is. Sawtooth. Interesting. Very cool. Tom, sine wave. So like half of drums are just sine waves. Complex. Should we even look at a complex one? Broken chords. I'm sold. Oh my god. What on earth is going on here? This is crazy. For how much stuff there is, that is not doing enough, which is why it's crazy that this. Yeah, see this one's. Ooh, I like this one too. We're definitely communicating with aliens. That is happening. This is one of the presets. It looks like they have some kind of automate. Like, how is this being automated? That's what I want to know. Yeah, this one is extra wild, and I don't understand any of it. Let's turn the decay up. Release 2. What if we go? Oh wow! Attack of the Robots. Wow, super crazy. Well, yeah, let's get in here. Gosh, a lot of stuff got made. Remember when I was just doing that one? Very wild. So yeah, little Modular Mondays. Definitely going to try to keep this going. Stream schedule. Shout out AlexV23. Is that music coming from me? Oh yeah, I got this playing in the background. But yeah, shouts out. Modular Monday, I'm going to try to do on Mondays, 1 hour stream, 4 to 5 p.m. tentatively. Tomorrow, Tuesday, is going to be Touch Designer Tuesdays. That's where I'll walk you through this craziness, how this all got made, and, you know, how the visuals change, and we can design some different things. As you can see, you can get really wild with this program as well. So that'll be on Tuesdays, going over that program. Wave Wednesdays, I'll be doing stuff in Ableton and FL Studio. 1 hour production stream. Hopefully make a couple tracks in that time, but at least just write them. And then on Thursday, I'm calling it Throwback Thursday, but it's really just I'm going to work on the songs I worked on Wednesday, but it'll be a 1 hour mixing, engineering, and composition stream. So I'll be arranging them, doing some mixing and mastering, and kind of showing you what I've learned over the years of producing. Freestyle Friday, 1 hour freestyle session Blender. Blender's this insane program if you don't know it. I showed this one earlier, but yeah, this is how I do all my visuals that are on my Instagram and stuff. And you know, this ends up, oh gosh, I did not mean to do that. I want you to render. Uh-oh. I meant to render the image so you can see. So 1 hour freestyle session, this program showing, you know, kind of 3D chops and stuff like that. These are just like a bunch of crazy rings in this program. So that's going to be Freestyle Fridays. So that's on Friday. Saturday will be Psychedelic Saturdays. That'll be, again, probably in here, but I'll be focusing more on like DJing and talking about VJ topics. Less about just doing a jam of kind of a visual, and more about building a VJ set or creating a general visual synth, kind of more of doing a final thing and not just one thing where it's all automated. It does it on its own. Maybe we'll use some MIDI controller stuff and get into that. So that'll be Psychedelic Saturdays. Sunday Fun Day will be a 1 hour mystery stream. We don't know what's coming. So yeah. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll be back again tomorrow. Like I said, stream schedule here. This was the this was the synth we were using. If anyone wants to go and download it, it's free. You just go to cherryaudio.com/free. Also, someone put me on to this VCV, yeah, this thing. And I just got to figure out how to get it to work in Ableton, but it looks awesome. It's a virtual Euro rack. It's actually its own DAW. So maybe we'll just go into this one and try to get weird in this one next Monday. But yeah, tomorrow, Touch Designer Tuesdays, 2 to 3 p.m. Pacific time. I'll see you there. Thanks so much for tuning in. Party on Mars. I'm out. Peace.